This Sunday, it is the finals of the Ring of Honor Quest for Gold Women's Tournament. We are down to two, the Lucha Baddie and the Prodigy herself. But how did we get here, and what was this tournament really like? Welcome to a brand new episode of Kimmy Talks Wrestling, and we are starting reviewing the entire tournament, and I will start off by saying that Maria did an amazing job with just the matches that were produced. Chelsea Green on commentary was also such a great add-on, so thank you so much, Maria, for believing in this women's division and just making this whole tournament possible and giving me the opportunity to review it, to do a bunch of interviews. I am so appreciative of you, and I cannot wait to see you in October in Baltimore. Shameless plug. If you're in the Baltimore area, come out to Baltimore Celeb Fest on October 16th. I'll be there with Maria and Mike and Alita and Christy Hemme. But that's not why we're here. We're here to review this tournament. So one of the first matches we saw was Roxy versus Sumi Sakai, which was a very interesting matchup because you had the inaugural ROH Women's Champion against the Prodigy 19-year-old self, Roxy. And this match was so good and everything you could have asked. The two women were just going back and forth, and Roxy got the win, defeating the inaugural champion and moving on in the tournament to face Quinn McKay. Quinn McKay and Mandy Leon was also a good match, and Quinn McKay got her retribution after just fighting with the Allure, and the Allure just getting her in her face and trying to screw her over. And Quinn McKay advanced. She was so excited. She literally celebrated with the whole commentary team, which was amazing. And the match between Roxy and Quinn McKay is actually my favorite match within the entire tournament. This was such a great showing by Quinn McKay. This had to be, I believe, one of her best matches in Ring of Honor. And although she came up short, I cannot wait to see what she does in the women's division, and I believe she is a future champion. But Roxy did advance, and that brought her to the semifinals against Angelina Love. But to get there, we had Maxine Paler versus Holidead, two very similar characters, very scary, I guess, because you know Holidead has a face paint, Maxine Paler is just Maxine Paler. And Max won in a dominant match, and from there she went on to face seven-time women's champion Angelina Love. So this match actually ended very interesting because Angelina actually didn't make Max tap or pin her. This match basically ended because Max didn't listen to the ref and got DQ'd. But Max was the one standing tall, and Angelina went into her match with Roxy with a shoulder injury, but this was really a student and a veteran. The 19-year-old Prodigy against the veteran herself, like I said, seven-time women's champion. And this match was everything you could have asked for. And Roxy got the win, and she was very shocked. She's like, oh my god, I'm going to the finals. This is amazing. And I'm really excited. So if you've been following along, I picked Roxy from literally the first match that Ring of Honor showed. The first women's match. I was like, Roxy's going to win the entire thing, and she's in the finals. So that was the left side of the bracket. Now I'm going to go to the right side of the bracket. And the right side of the bracket actually screwed me over because the left side I had it all perfect. Everything that I picked was right. The right side screwed me over. So we start with Miranda Alizé versus Alex Gracia, the Pink Dream herself. And Miranda won in a very impressive match. This made Miranda look super strong going through the tournament. And from there, she actually wrestled Nicole Savoy, who defeated Maserati. And you can actually check out my interview with Nicole Savoy. I think this is the episode right before this. And Maserati and Nicole Savoy was also a really good matchup. They were going back and forth, and Nicole Savoy won, being the technical wrestler that she is. And the match against Miranda was also one of my favorite matches. This was just two different styles of wrestling clashing, and Miranda got the win. And the other funny thing, if you listen to the Nicole Savoy interview, Miranda and Nicole actually used to be roommates. They are best friends. So it's very interesting to see that they actually wrestled each other in a tournament, to see Miranda go on to the semifinals to wrestle Trish Adora. So Trish Adora's map to the semifinals was Allison Kay versus Willow, which is another one of my favorite matches. I had a lot of favorite matches in the tournament. And Allison Kay beat Willow in an amazing match. And then Allison Kay wrestled Trish Adora, who defeated Marty Bell, which kind of shocked me because I was like, oh, Marty Bell and Allysin Kay, they're the NWA Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hex. So I thought it would have been interesting if they would have wrestled each other. But the Trish Adora-Allysin Kay match was absolutely amazing, and Trish Adora fought so hard in this match. Like, you could see the emotion throughout the entire matchup to see her get to the semifinals to wrestle Miranda Alizé. Now, the interesting thing about this is, before the tournament started, the two of them wrestled, and Miranda got the win. So it was like, does Miranda have Trish Adora's number, or is Trish Adora going to prove everyone wrong? And Miranda got the win in another amazing matchup. These two, it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and Miranda got the win, which leads us to this Sunday at Death Before Dishonor, where it's Miranda Alizé versus Roxy. Like I said, this tournament was absolutely amazing. You could literally check out any one of the matches on YouTube. They have highlights from all the matches in the tournament. You could see the pre-matches before the tournament, and you could also listen to Beyond the Bells, which is what Ring of Honor has been airing every single Wednesday. Maria and a bunch of the women's wrestlers go in depth between the matches, the tournament, and who they think is going to win this Sunday. But like I said, no matter who wins, this is absolutely historic because, like I said, this is the first time Ring of Honor has been trying to revamp their women's division in a really long time. They were supposed to have this tournament last year, but due to COVID, they couldn't. And it's been an honor just to be involved in this and just do all of this. And my fellow 19-year-old, well, I'm 20 now, but you know, same age, I'm rooting for you, and I really hope you pull it out this Sunday. But Miranda, if you win, I'll also be happy. And they also, both of them signed deals with Ring of Honor, so we are definitely going to see more of Miranda and Roxy within the division and within Ring of Honor itself. So make sure to order Death Before Dishonor on Sunday, because that match is going to kill. And there's a lot of good matches too. I mean, just look at the card. There's 9 amazing matchups. And that's it for me. And you'll see me Monday when I review the finals. And hopefully, my pick to win it all, won it all.